You guys ever notice how new technology always goes from, wow, this is freaking awesome, dude, to, oh my God, this is going to kill us all in like 3 years? That's kind of how AI is feeling right now. A lot of people are getting scared of AI, and it makes good sense, right? It's going to replace us all at some point. There is going to be a dystopian future where AI robots control everything, and we're just kind of there. You ever seen Wall-E? It's coming. You should mark my words, it's coming. Okay, look, we used to call them tin cans, then we started calling them toasters, and now we're getting real creative. You guys ever heard the term clanker? That's going around like crazy. I have nonstop in Instagram comment sections seen people just spew the most insane slurs for robots. What's going on with that? Let's talk about it. You guys ever watch Star Wars? I'm a huge Star Wars guy. I absolutely love it, right? All 6 of the movies. You know what I'm talking about. You know what you did, Disney. Now, one part of Star Wars that a lot of us probably have a soft spot for is the Clone Wars, right? Growing up, I know a lot of people used to run to their TVs when a new episode of Clone Wars came out because everyone loved it. It was great, right? Now, in the Clone Wars, there was something very interesting that happened. The troopers got really annoyed with all the separatist battle droids, right? They were annoying, they were dumb, they couldn't shoot straight, and they were noisy, right? So what do? What do? Well, they do what anyone would do, right? They start calling them names. Now, the one name they would call them was Clanker. That's where it comes from, right? It's all because, metal makes a clanking noise. They called them clankers. That is what it was, okay? It just is what it is, okay? Now, despite the fact that Star Wars actually is so in-depth with their world building that they made slurs for robots, that's a whole other story. It's a whole different video. But it does say something that we have now appropriated that term to describe AI. When the term was first canonized in Star Wars, it had this sentiment that the droids were lesser than the humans, right? And it makes sense. They didn't have a soul. They were kind of bad at their job. They're kind of useless. They were loud. They were noisy. They were dumb. They couldn't hit a shot to save their lives. Nobody respected them. So why is the term clanker making a comeback? Well, it's simple. People are scared. People are worried that AI is going to take everything from them. One of the biggest concerns is people are scared that they're going to lose their job to it. And you might be like, oh, Pale, that doesn't make any sense. How are they going to lose their job? They can't do everything. Well, it's already happening. It's been happening. Look at the art sector, right? Any person can go to the new VO or the GPT-5, whatever, and they can make their own art with a simple prompt. They don't got to pay anyone to do it. It takes minutes. And that's it. It's done. You can even see it in customer service. When was the last time you called a company and a person picked up the phone? If you want to return something to Walmart, you got to talk to 15 AI agents before anything even happens. And if you're lucky, something might come of it. 99% of the time, you're just stuck there with no answers and you're just mad and you give up. Look, this isn't just a small unskilled labor problem. At the end of the day, one thing that AI is getting really good at is programming. So even our skilled programmers are going to be losing jobs in the next 20 years, more than likely. People are worried about it. It makes sense, right? I don't want to lose my job. I got stuff to pay for, right? I got student loans. If I lose my job, I'm screwed. And I'm going to start a tirade against all AI if they take my job from me. Mark my words. Future AI overlord, this is a joke. I'm not actually going to do that. I love you. I'm sorry. All that being said, it's creating tension, right? People are tense right now. The fear creates tension. We're all excited to see where this technology goes. I think it'd be foolish to say that we're not. I'm excited. I want to see what happens next. But we are all still scared of a couple of things. Primarily, we're scared of losing our jobs. We're scared of creativity being sold to an AI overlord and the arts dying right where they sit. We are scared of our companionship and social norms being ripped away from us and replaced by AI chatbots. We're worried. It's fair. This fear is nothing new, right? We have gone through technological advancement before. We have been here multiple times before. Look at the early 1800s. The term Luddite, if you've ever heard of it, it describes a person who destroys machinery, okay? Back in the early 1800s, people who worked with, mills or cotton, whatever, they would destroy technology because they were worried it was going to take their job. Even as we advanced into like heavier machinery and factories and whatnot, people called them Iron Men. This stuff happens every single time. When books were invented, people thought the same thing that people think about kids with iPads now. Granted, books aren't nearly as bad as iPads, but I digress. A whole other video, it doesn't matter. This stuff happens every time we get a big technological advancement. And so it only makes sense. This happens every time. We always make up some new word for something that's new and scary. So yeah, Clanker is a thing. It makes good sense. Okay, look, on the surface, Clanker is funny, right? We all say it in jest, it's a joke, it's whatever. But I think it reflects a deeper fear that we all have, right? We're all scared of it, and so we gotta make light of it. What do people do when they're in tense and scary situations? Sometimes they laugh, and maybe that's what this is. Anyways, what do I know? All I know is a couple of really funny slurs for robots now. You guys wanna hear them? You got tin skin, cog muncher, wire back, clanker. It's kind of wild. People are getting a little crazy. It's kind of getting a little weird, but yeah, whatever. It's all in good light. Team human, all the way. Always team human. Anyways, I just wanted to rant. I don't know. Robots are weird. AI is scary. We're all going to die and lose our jobs, and it's going to suck. But maybe it won't be bad. Maybe it'll be good. Who knows? I don't know. We just hit 100 subs on YouTube. That shit was pretty cool. That's worth staying around for. I like that. Thanks for the support. I appreciate all of you. We have a TikTok now. We have an Instagram. We have a Twitch. We do all the things. Come watch us wherever we're at. I'm live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, early in the morning, like 9 a.m. It's a good time. Come hang out. Bye.